What's up guys, it's Hubs, and this is going to be Frontier Hunter EX7 Terminus. And what are we going to do? We're going to use the same party I used in beginning, middle, and end, because honestly, this season I have no idea what I'm really doing. I haven't really prepared, and I don't even care about ranking high anymore, because I've been HR 21 since it was first available, because I always scored top 500, and lately there's just no point because scoring or ranking high doesn't give me anything except for burst frogs, which in my opinion, burst frogs, they're great, but I don't need that many more, if that makes sense, because I don't know, I just don't really need them anymore. I have a lot of units at SPB 10 already, or pretty much every 6-star unit is SPB 10 right now. So anyways, running with this team, let's see, Creator Maxwell, 33 hits, Luther's 28 hits, SGX is 20 hits, Michelle's 18 hits, and Uda is like, I don't know, 14 or something like that. The idea here is the same as my previous videos. Tons of damage, tons of points. But honestly, I have no idea if this is the best squad to use to score. It's probably not. The best squad is probably one that... I'm thinking maybe Darvan Shells in it. You use some damage mitigation, some AoE, and tons of sparks, and use multiple turns to beat your opponent or the enemy unit. But then again, I'm not really sure. I haven't really tried too hard this season. But this party I'm using right now, it seems really good just because, I mean, it's pretty strong. It can almost one-hit everything. So I'm using the Marauder set. This is actually my second run. The first run, I had the same party. I used a Demo friend, and I used a Protector set, and I beat it pretty easily. So I wanted to try second run, try different leads. So that's why I have the Yuta lead. And I'm using Marauder set just because it makes the first turn really easy because you could just Fujin Elixir 4 guys and then wipe it. But yeah, so Maxwell here is, again, just amazing lead because of huge damage. SGX and Michelle are the two best buffers in the game still. So SGX's crit buff is 60%, whereas Maxwell's is 30, I believe. So you always want to activate SGX first, followed by Michelle, followed by Luther for the spark buff, and then I just use Luther again because I don't want to get Maxwell to override the crit buff, and then I just use Maxwell last. And you can see I can pretty much one-shot every stage, which is huge because then you never get hit, and you're always full SBB, so it's really good. And because Frontier Hunter Terminus always has the exact same units for every battle, there's never going to be a surprise. There's never going to be a single like 1 unit surprise like in old Frontier Hunters where it all depended on luck. If you got a voracious Jewel God or something, or a Glutton God, you would score tons and tons of points. It's not like that anymore. It's consistent. These mobs in each battle, they never change. It's always the same. So you can see here, it's like I said, it's pretty easy. I use Luther instead of Douglas now. I'm sure you can probably still run a Douglas lead, or sorry, not Douglas lead. You can run with multiple Douglases, Gra, Felness, Lodin's probably great, Dia's probably great. But I mean, at this point, there's so many units in the game where there's so many combinations that can work. For free-to-play player, I'm gonna say I'm not sure if Terminus is within a free-to-play player's scope in terms of beating right now. And when I'm saying free-to-play, I mean you're only using free units. You have no premium rare summons at all, which again is not going to be true for any free player because obviously free players are still going to have a handful of rare summons. So I gotta say Demo is the best leader besides these other premium units. Oh god, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say I think Demo is better than Yuta for Frontier Hunter. I would rather bring a Demo lead every single run rather than a Yuta or a Felness or a Lodin or a Dia because she just generates so much BC because it fills on Spark. And then my main leader, I'll probably always bring Maxwell because you kind of need Maxwell to guarantee the one hit with the rest of your units. But then again, I'm using some really OP spheres, so man, I really can't help free-to-play unit players. I'm too far deep into this game, and it's hard to say. Miku might be a decent lead. You're gonna need like Michelle or SGX, or you need some buffing units along with units with really high hit counts, or it's just, I don't know how you can survive through it. Like I had so much trouble getting through this when I accidentally forgot to activate a BB one time, and then I didn't get full BB the next turn, and basically like Raw just wiped like 3 of my units, and I was like, oh, I guess I lost this one. But yeah, I mean, Terminus is no joke. A free-to-play player, someone who's not been playing that long, doesn't have a bunch of rare summons maxed out. I mean, this is going to be difficult. Your best bet is probably still using a demo leader. You're going to want to bring damage mitigation for sure because you're not going to be one-shotting all the stages like I am right now. So you're going to want damage mitigation. You're going to want like a BB fill leader. Maybe Demo's not that great if you're going to try to survive because she has really low stats. So you're going to want to bring like Yuda, for example, or Loden, or Dia. And you're going to have damage mitigation. I would say Darvan Shell is probably the best. And you even might want to bring a healer. And then, oh god, who knows, maybe bring some Liliths and whatnot. But I mean, it's going to be hard. Gra and Tillith both drain your BB. But I mean, good luck. If you guys have a bunch of units and you don't know what you should use, you should definitely post in the comments below, and I'll try to answer of what you should bring. But that's it for now, and I will see you guys next time.